Yes. Your hair is beautiful, Trinace. Well, good evening, everyone, and I am so glad to be here with you today. I want to thank Ms. Rhonda McAllister for the invitation. For today, I'm going to talk to you about how your skills develop your future and not your circumstances. And let me just say, Andrea, your information is amazing. And of course, everything just kind of leads into another from Trinace to Andrea. And hopefully, you're able to take away some of this information so that way you can build your future and your goals for the success that you want for yourself. So, today I'm going to talk to you about my personal story. We'll also discuss the top 5 skills you need to develop for your future. And we will have some interactive activities that will help you move closer to your future success. So, Andrea kind of talked a little bit about your old life, carrying some excess baggage. I know for me, I had a lot of excess baggage. So, I know my phone was heavy at the time. And let me share a little bit of how that was and how I've transformed into this new life of where I am today. So, life doesn't always follow the plans you lay out for yourself. And as I share a part of my life story, I want you to be able to overcome adversity and find ways in which you can let your skills develop your future and not your circumstances. So, one of the life changing moments that transformed me from being a victim to being a fighter. I experienced abuse as a child. In 1991, I was kidnapped in Brazil. The summer of 1993, I was raped in Japan. And in 2006, paralyzed from the waist down after being injured in the United States Air Force. I went through 6 years of physical therapy in order to be here before you today. Now, if we were in person, of course, I will be standing before you today. But I have also been passed over for promotions. And I can go on and on about all the things that has happened to me, from being discriminated against, attempting suicide, being homeless, being broke. We've all been broke before, trying to figure out where our next dollar is going to come from, having no support, losing friends and family members and trying to share with them, this is what I'm trying to do. And they think, oh, you're stupid. Why are you doing that? That doesn't make sense. But I tell you, what kept me moving forward is something that I remember from my childhood. How many of us used to watch Winnie the Pooh? Right? Do you remember when Christopher Robin was talking to Winnie the Pooh and he goes, promise me, you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And it's words like these that propelled me forward. And I hope that you remember and you can utilize these words to help propel you forward. But also know that we can all overcome the most difficult challenges we face in life when we find a safe place like this conference, like those who are willing to be your supporters, your ride and die, and be able to share our personal story. And when we surround ourselves with like minded professionals who genuinely care about us, having a mentor by your side throughout your journey, someone who understands the ups and downs of life and are willing to inspire you to be your best you. That is the key asset to your personal and to your professional growth. And we all experience those highs and lows. We all experience those baggage of life. But these are things that we take with us. But it does not define who I am because of being paralyzed, whether mentally, physically, emotionally. We have to find a way to continue to move forward, especially when you are broke, nowhere to go. But your true success will be defined by how you handle both of these. And as you see here, Stephen Covey says, I am not a product of my circumstance. I am a product of my decisions. And I want you to say to yourself, I am not a product of my circumstance. I am a product of my decisions. So, whatever decisions that you choose to do, that's going to make a difference. That's what's going to create the legacy and the life that you choose to have for yourself and your family. What I chose to be was a president and CEO of my own company, to be a co founder and president of a nonprofit organization. I served as past national president, but I'm also a money and business coach, a mentor, a professor, a licensed life insurance agent. And we all have those additional titles: mom, wife, daughter, sister, veteran, friend, and so much more. So I want you to think about your personal story. What circumstances have you gone through? What excess baggage do you need to look at, to reorganize, to get rid of? But who are you today? Who is it that you want to be? So take a moment to reflect on your past circumstances and challenges. Maybe you're facing some challenges today. Take the time to write down who you are or who you would like to be. So, what skills or activities will help you become successful? So, for me, these are the top 5 skills that help me. The first being communication. So, I encourage you to never be afraid to ask for help. Get a mentor, speak up, use your voice. Never be afraid to share with your supervisor that you deserve a raise. Never be afraid to share with your family and friends your goals and dreams. And never be afraid to surround yourself with people who will support you. The second is having critical thinking and problem solving skills. You have to think on your feet, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who had to figure out how to stretch your last dollar until you get paid on that next paycheck. For me, I was known as the problem solver, the miracle worker for last minute requests. What are you known for in your career, in your job, with your family, with your friends? The third is leadership and management skills. Having the ability to influence and manage people, resources, and time. In addition, knowing and understanding what kind of leader you are and being able to collaborate and work with others, whether it's virtually or in person. But being able to manage those things that have been given to you. The fourth is the sales and marketing skills. So creating your personal brand, selling yourself through your resume, your work performance, showing the world your skills and talents that make you stand out from others. But of course, when you own your own business, you still need sales and marketing skills. And then finally, decision-making skills. If you want to go anywhere, you have to make a decision. If you want to improve your situation, you have to make a decision. If you want to get out of that rut, you have to make a decision. If you want to launch and grow a business, you have to make a decision. So what decisions have you made? And what decision will you make now to propel yourself forward and reach the level of success that you choose to have? And now that you are armed with one of the most important tools needed to forge your path ahead, it's not the diploma itself that counts. It's about what you've learned along the way and what you do with the education you've gotten in your journey. Of course, your future is in your hands and it's in no one else's hands, but you have to be willing to seize those opportunities. I think about Madam C.J. Walker back in the early 1900s, self-made billionaire, even though she's listed as a millionaire, we know it's a billionaire. But think about the times that she had to go through to make opportunities, to create opportunities. And where we are today, what are you making? What are you creating? What are you taking? She was able to create her army of women sales agents with her sales and marketing, with her decision making skills, with her leadership and management skills, with the critical thinking and problem solving, and being able to communicate. So if she could use these skills, why can't we? And if we have that desire to become that millionaire, that billionaire, why can't we? So in your journey to success, it starts with believing in yourself, committing to those action steps and going for the growth, that mindset growth, not a fixed mindset growth. The difference between a growth mindset is when things happen, you say, you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try it again. I learned my lesson. A fixed mindset is, oh, well, I guess I was never good at that. And you never try again, you stop. So if I had stopped because of all those circumstances that happened to me, if I had stopped because people said, oh, you're stupid, you're not going to amount to anything. If I had stopped because of a fixed mindset, it goes back to what type of company do you keep? And sometimes you got to get rid of those company that's not helping you get to where you need to be. And of course, it starts with making a decision. So, what are your top skills that you need today? And I want to share this quick video with you to hopefully inspire you as well. So from this video, from what I've shared with you, it's now time for you to take your action steps to build your skills, to build your brand. And how are you going to do that? It starts with exploring your options. Think about ways to leverage skills and fulfill your passions. What are you passionate about? What are your skills? You want to build the capabilities that are relevant to your future self. Your network is your best educational source. When you network with people and you say, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about becoming a coach. Tell me a little bit about what you did. Hey, I'm thinking about becoming an engineer. Tell me, what did you do? I'm thinking about becoming a physician. What was it like? And of course, sometimes we got to start small. And in starting small, you might want to take a couple of courses. You want to go back to school. You might want to partake in an event like this for your professional development. And informal mentoring and formal coaching, that is the way to go. Because you have individuals that can guide and direct you and help you with those skills that you want in order to become successful. So you also want to look at your talent and skill inventory. What do you do better than most people? What do you consider as your talents? And what are things you're always recognized for or known for? So I encourage you to make a list of 4 to 6 talents and skills that best represent you. And from your list, select 3 talents that you enjoy the most and 3 skills that best represent the authentic you. So in summary, just know that we all can overcome the most difficult challenges. I want you to develop your skills in order to build your future. Make a decision today to make the change for your future success. And again, Stephen Covey tells us, I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. And of course, if you want to stay connected to me, you can book your appointment today. I will be giving out free financial needs analysis, a free PDF book on how money works. All you have to do is send me an email and in the subject line, put this conference, schedule appointments, and I'll be happy to coach you, to mentor you, to guide you to your next level of success. Thank you. Thank you. So while Ms. Rhonda is pulling her information up, I hope you all are having a great time. I hope you're able to take some golden nuggets that when you have information, when you have knowledge, it's good that you have it, but it does not do anything for you. Of course, that's a triple negative, right? You're not going to be able to do anything with it unless you apply it. So it's better to have applied knowledge, right? It doesn't make sense that you have a Stairmaster that sits in the corner, right? You bought it for a reason. It's only good when you use it. It doesn't matter if you have a computer that has dust on it, it's about using it. So we hope that with all the speakers that you hear today, that you will be able to take away and be able to apply the knowledge and move forth with what it is that you choose to do in your life. You're welcome. Yes, I can't see anything from your chat because I think everything goes direct to you. Yes, you did. You probably gotta stop share one more time. We still see your desktop.